Hi, and I'm Dave Owens, your garden guy. Hey guys, take a look at our garden out here. There's some queen palms growing, apple trees, and of course, one of my favorite, there's a mission fig growing over there. And right now, well, is the time to start fertilizing. And speaking of figs, well, one thing figs like, lots of manure. In fact, manure is one of the best ways to actually fertilize those figs. Excuse my trash there, but there it is right there. Just go ahead and spread some of that all over the ground. And this is the way we fertilize out here in the desert Southwest. We stimulate what we call microbial activity. And by doing that, well, we're stimulating a lot of those trace elements. We're making all those trace elements available to a lot of our plant material. How do we do that? Well, we just talked about that manure. Compost is another thing we put down. And these are all fertilizers that we utilize to go ahead and, like we talked about, stimulating that microbial activity, but also by retaining a lot of that moisture, reducing the weeds that are in the soil, and of course, reducing a lot of the pathogenic activity. And there it is right there, some compost tea. Mario's got it right on it. We're making it up and brewing it up. We showed you in the last segment how to do that. That's a little bit of compost with just a minnow aerator. I picked that up at Amazon. And we just go ahead and brew that tea for about 4 to 10 hours. Once we brew it, we strain it, and then we spray it on a lot of our plant material out here throughout the garden. By spraying it, well, we're fertilizing and reducing a lot of the pests, and we're actually reducing a lot of our water needs. In fact, when you fertilize with organic type fertilizers, you reduce your water needs by up to 50%. What do those look like? Well, here's some more right over here. This is a corn gluten meal, and this is something we utilize on our lawns. High in nitrogen, but the best thing about this is it kills weed seed in the soil. And we spread that at about anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds per 1,000 square feet about every 3 months. It's a natural weeding feed, does not have any detrimental effects on our environment, and especially our trees, like some of the synthetics that are out there. So you want to go ahead and utilize this like we talked about right now in about another 3 months, and then on Valentine's Day. It works out fantastic. Some other ones we use, well, just some regular old chicken manure works out fantastic. And remember, spread this all at the drip line of your trees. Some other ones, well, if you got some tomatoes out there, some of these certain types of plants require specialty type fertilizers. This is one full of calcium, and calcium helps you avoid that what we call blossom end rot. But for a general all type fertilizer, you might want to go out there and just utilize some earthworm castings, and of course, regular old compost or compost tea. Very easy to do it. Get out there and do it right now. Sunflower, it's getting hot out here. What's going on with the weather, girl?